देशज्ञाननिधि श्रेष्ठ श्रद्धयो हृदि सर्वदा.
Namaste. I am Dr. Dwaritha Viswanatha, Co-Principal Investigator, Noopura Bhramari IKS Center, Bengaluru. I take great pleasure in welcoming you all to yet another episode of Śāstra Ranga. Today, we will be dealing with Bhānudatta's Rasatarangini and Rasamanjari. Today's author, Sri Bhānudatta, is often addressed as Bhanu Mishra, Bhanukara or just Bhanu. He belongs to Videha, Mithila and lived between 1499 and 1555. We come to this conclusion based on the names of the royalty seen in his works. Bhānudatta mentions Nijamakyo Devagiri Raja, that is Nizam of Devagiri, Ahmad Nizam Shah. He also mentions Krishna Nripa, probably Sri Krishna Devaraya. He also mentions Shesha, and other king. So, he must have lived around these kings and taken patronage from them. Rasatarangini, Alankara Tilaka, Chitra Chandrika, Geeta Gaurisha, Muhurta Sara, Rasa Kalpataru, Kumara Bhargaviya are few works attributed to Bhānudatta. Bhānudatta delineates his 7 generations of ancestry clearly. The first generation, Ratneshwara, then Sureshwara, Vishwanatha, Ravinatha, Bhavanatha, Mahadeva, the 7th generation, Ganapati, and his son Bhānudatta. Bhānudatta has written 3 Lakshana Granthas, that is Rasamanjari, Rasatarangini and Alankara Tilaka. His unique style of writing is seen clearly in all these 3 texts. Gadya and Kavya mingled. After Mangalacharana, the purpose of the text along with his name is announced. Alankara Tilaka is currently unavailable. Apparently, it contained 5 chapters on Riti, Dosha, Guna, Shabdalankara and Arthalankara. But we don't find it now. The next book that we will be dealing with is Rasamanjari. This is a work exclusively on Nayikas and Nayakas. Here, he does not delineate Sringara Rasa, but just mentions that Sringara is the best among rasas and starts the classifications of the Nayikas. Natya Shastra does not base the Nayika-Nayaka divisions as Alambana Vibhavas of Sringara, but as just characters. Rudrata brings it as a part of Sringara Rasa. Dasharupaka brings this as part of Nataka and Kavya rather than just a Vibhava of a Rasa. Saraswati Kantabharana, Sringara Prakasha, Vagbhata Alankara, Hemachandra's Kavyanuशासनम, Prataparudriyam, Sahitya Darpanam, Rasarnava Sudhakara, though Kavya Shastra texts, all of them deal with Nayikas and Nayakas as part of Sringara Rasa. Bhānudatta has a few original contributions to make. He brings in varieties for the Parakiya Nayika like Gupta, Lakshita, Vidagdha and others. He defines and explains each of them with appropriate illustrations. He brings a new division of Nayikas before he delineates the 8 traditional avasthas. They are the Manavati, Anyasambhoga Dukkita and the Vakrokti Garvita. There is a detailed paper written by me on Anyasambhoga Dukkita that can be found in the Noopura Bhramari website. Another of his important contribution is the addition of the Proshyat Patika Nayika to the traditional 8 avasthas, thereby creating the 9th avastha. Though the later authors have refuted this division is seen. It is of much interest to see the workings of Bhānudatta's mind. Rasamanjari was received well in the field of poetics and many Hindi and Sanskrit authors followed these classifications without much question. What was dealt with in Rasamanjari was left out in Rasatarangini. Thus, they complement each other. The next treatise of interest is Rasatarangini. Rasatarangini has a purely theoretical approach towards rasa. All aspects of rasa, its sthayi, vibhava, anubhava, vyabhichari, satvika, are dealt with in detail. Divided into 8 tarangas or chapters, this book is exclusively dedicated to the treatment of rasa. In the first taranga, Bhānudatta explains that changes are of 2 types, internal and bodily. Internal vikaras or changes are again of 2 types, sthayi and vyabhichari bhavas. Satvika bhavas are the bodily type. In the second taranga, vibhava and its 2 varieties are explored. Third is for anubhava. The fourth taranga deals with the bodily satvika bhavas. Instead of the traditional 8, Bhānudatta adds jrimbana, yawning, to it and makes it 9. Fifth taranga is exclusively for vyabhichari bhavas. Here a new sanchari bhava called chala is added to the existing 33. Shringara is dealt with in the 6th chapter. Here Bhānudatta divides rasas into laukika and alaukika rasas. When the rasas are born out of laukika instances, then it is said to be laukika rasas. And when they are born out of alaukika instances, then it is alaukika rasa. But in the normal terminology, all rasas are considered alaukika. But it is interesting to note this take of Bhānudatta's. He does not consider Vatsalya, Laulya, Bhakti and Karpanya as rasas. Sambhoga and Vipralamba Shringara is dealt with in detail, and Bhānudatta clearly refutes to talk about the Nayikas and Nayakas due to fear of making the text lengthy. He deals with the havas and bhavas of the female characters here. All other rasas are taken up in the 7th taranga. All these rasas are divided into swanishta and paranishta, dependent on self and others. Based on the rise and fall of the emotions, Maya and Shanta rasas are also dealt with. Maya rasa is also Bhānudatta's new contribution. The last taranga deals with parent and child relation of the rasas, opposite rasas, auchitya and anauchitya in rasas, rasa bhasa, rasa shabalata, bhava shabalata, etc. He also brings in a new classification of rasas, abhimukha, that is when bhava, vibhava, etc. is clearly seen and the rasa is manifested. Vimukha, when bhava, vibhava, etc. are not brought out openly, but the rasa has a veiled manifestation. And paramukha, with the paramukha being further divided into alankara mukha, where rasa is gauna and alankara is predominant, and bhava mukha, when bhava or emotion are predominant and rasa is subservient. It can be assumed that abhimukha can be equated to rasadvani, vimukha to gunibhuta vyagnya, and paramukha is alankara dvani. Bhānudatta has a unique style of writing. He proposes his concepts in Gadya format and then exemplifies them in the Padya format. Though he quotes the Pūrva Suris as examples, most often than not, the Padyas are his own compositions. His contribution to the Nayakas and Nayikas and Rasa concept is not only unique but mention-worthy too. I hope you like this content, and for more such content, please like, share and subscribe to our channel. Look out for short-term certificate courses to enhance your knowledge in performing arts through Noopura Bhramari. And for more reading material related to performing arts, please check out our website nooperabhramari.com. We will be back soon with yet another treatise the next week. Till then, take care. Namaste.
येष ज्ञाननिधिः श्रेष्ठ श्रद्धयो हृदि सर्वदा येष ज्ञाननिधिः श्रेष्ठ श्रद्धयो हृदि सर्वदा